Welcome to my channel, and don't forget subscribe, like and share this video. If you have any theory or doubts, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments section below. Let's begin. In a newly published interview with USA Today, Avengers, EndGame co-director Anthony Russo claimed that their latest film was the first Marvel movie where they were thinking about the future of the franchise. But whether or not the Russo brothers were taking into account what's next for the MCU, the Avengers Infinity War sequel still leaves the franchise's next era with a whole load of messy consequences to contend with. And in all likelihood, we'll see these repercussions explored to some extent in the upcoming Spider-Man Far From Home. As those who've seen EndGame will know, the victims of Thanos' snap were resurrected half a decade later, meaning that the world has aged an extra 5 years without them. Spider-Man, for instance, is looking as young as ever, as is his best friend Ned Leeds. And going by Far From Home's first trailer, MJ, Betty Brant and Flash Thompson are also still in Peter's grade. So, does that mean all of these characters just so happen to be among the half of the population that died in the snap? Well, according to Joe Russo, the answer is yes. Yes, those people who was lucky to survive the snap are 5 years older than the people who just got back, Russo explained in a recent Q&A. The reason Spider-Man saw his friend again in high school at the end was simply because his friends were unfortunately also dusted like Spider-Man was. Of course, there are people in his grade whom didn't die and they are probably already in colleges by now. Okay, so maybe it's a little contrived that all of the main Spider-Man Homecoming kids were among the 50% that perished in the decimation. But for what's worth, Joe went on to hint that future movies will still address the complications created by the snap. To those dusted people, they had no conscience in these past 5 years, Russo said. They didn't know what happened. It's as if they had just woke up from a long sleep. The only one who was aware about how many years has passed was Doctor Strange, because he has already seen it when he was time-mediating on Titan. Parker's reunion with Ned was a touching moment. There are also people who indeed moved on but suddenly were reunited with their lost ones. Yeah, it's a complicated world now. The 5-year time jump in Avengers EndGame certainly leaves the MCU with a lot of tricky consequences to attend to, but hopefully Marvel will use this as an opportunity to explore some interesting new territory, rather trying to brush aside all the messiness. Either way, we'll get our first real look at life after the second snap when Spider-Man Far From Home hits theaters on July 2nd. Okay guys, hope you enjoy this video. Leave your thoughts and theory in the comments section below and your favorite Marvel superhero name. Subscribe and hit the bell button. Stay tuned for the next update.